Gold mining is a risky business, but for Parker Schnabel, it's an obsession. Now, he's hit a jackpot so massive it could change everything. This is no ordinary find. In fact, it's a legendary strike that seasoned miners spend their lives chasing. So, what does this mean for Parker's legacy? Will this wild discovery rewrite the rules of Gold Rush and make him a legend? Parker's unique passion, the thrill of gold hunting, is alive and kicking in the modern world. In fact, gold mining is still a big business, and one show has turned it into something worth following: Gold Rush on the Discovery Channel. Set in the rugged landscapes of Dawson City, Yukon, Canada, the show follows a cast of determined miners as they chase the gleam of gold. With every season, viewers witness wild successes and crushing setbacks, and one miner in particular has turned heads from the beginning: Parker Schnabel. Parker joined Gold Rush when it first aired in 2010, initially appearing in just a handful of episodes. Yet, his dedication made him an instant fan favorite. Parker was young, but he was focused on his goal, a rare trait among his older peers. Known for his intensity and a bit of a quick temper, Parker quickly proved he was serious about making it big. Despite his fame and fierce personality, Parker's personal life remains somewhat mysterious to fans. Raised in Alaska, he describes his childhood as typical for the region, filled with outdoor activities, especially hunting. For about 5 years, his family hardly bought any meat, thanks to his hunting skills, a fact Parker says he's deeply proud of. Yet, as a teenager, Parker's interests took an unexpected turn. The thrill of the hunting game faded, replaced by something even more electrifying: the quest for gold. Today, he's known as a dirt expert and, more importantly, a gold mining powerhouse, making an estimated $2 million each year. This impressive success has made him the face of Discovery's top-rated show, a modern-day treasure hunter who's as relentless as the gold he seeks. Parker Schnabel's journey into reality TV and the rough world of mining began when most teens were just figuring out high school. At only 15, he was already managing the Big Nugget Mine, a small operation founded by his grandfather, a man whose wisdom Parker still carries with him. When a TV crew came scouting, they saw something special. Watching him juggle the demands of gold mining with the ease and energy of youth, they couldn't resist filming, and they never really stopped. The gold mining business is harsh, but Parker, inspired by his grandfather, seemed to have a kind of stamina and foresight far beyond his years. By the time he was 19, he'd outgrown Big Nugget and moved on to the expansive, rugged lands of the Canadian Klondike, where making it rich is still a long shot over a century after the original gold rush. Still, Parker wasn't deterred. In an industry where every ounce of gold demands a mountain of effort, literally, Parker has made a name for himself. He credits his high earnings to a simple strategy: reinvest everything back into the ground. He may be a millionaire, but his lifestyle is pretty down to earth. "I don't have a yacht, flashy cars, or a mansion," he says. "What I have is a big, costly sandbox." His focus on reinvestment is crucial, especially given the brutal logistics of the Klondike. Extracting just an ounce of gold, around $1,500 in value, means moving enough dirt to half-fill an Olympic-sized pool. And with the tight mining season in the northern wilderness, Parker faces staggering costs, shelling out nearly $2 million on fuel alone. Every decision counts. One wrong move could bring his entire operation to a grinding halt. What's fascinating is that Parker isn't even that interested in the gold itself. To him, gold is just the currency that keeps his operation going. He mines to get gold, which then funds more mining. For Parker, the true thrill lies in the hunt, in the endless pursuit, and in keeping his operation running in one of the most unforgiving landscapes on Earth. Unlike many in his field, Parker Schnabel has turned his fame into a launchpad for new ventures beyond mining. With an eye for opportunity, he spent his off-seasons creating a number of Gold Rush spin-offs, each one more daring than the last. Recently, he traded the frozen north for the wild, dense jungles of Ghana, pushing his mining skills to the limit in an entirely different landscape. Now at 30, Parker reflects on his unique path, often laughing about how he spent more time around older, seasoned miners than with people his own age. He has admitted that running a business with a crew of seasoned old-timers, who weren't exactly eager to take orders from a young boss, was no easy task. Still, he's nowhere near finished. New TV projects are on his radar, along with promising mining sites, and he's even toying with the idea of a cannabis farm, or, as he jokes, maybe one day I'll just settle down and flip burgers for a change of pace. You see, easy isn't in Parker's vocabulary. His success has brought him millions and a reputation that stretches far beyond mining circles, making him a household name to Gold Rush fans around the world. Estimates in 2020 put his net worth at roughly $10 million, a fortune for anyone, let alone someone still in his 20s. But while many would see that as an excuse to kick back, Parker keeps reinvesting in his operations, pouring money into the latest equipment and upgrades to keep his enterprise running at its best. The money he earns isn't just for him, either. His mining profits sustain a large crew, providing solid pay to the people who work hard by his side. Though the show launched with a focus on his grandfather, John Schnabel, who founded the Big Nugget Mine, it didn't take long for Parker to step into the spotlight. When Parker Schnabel's grandfather, John Schnabel, stepped back from Gold Rush after the second season, it was more than a change in leadership. It was a defining moment for Parker. John's departure shifted the focus squarely onto Parker, making him the show's young rising star. But in 2016, Gold Rush fans and the Schnabel family faced a heartbreaking moment when John passed away at 96. The mining community lost a legend, and Parker lost his biggest mentor and role model. John had been more than just a miner. He was a symbol of resilience, still actively working until just 2 years before his passing. For Parker, John's impact went beyond the mine. Growing up in a financially stable home thanks to his grandfather's success, Parker had opportunities lined up for him, including a college fund set aside from birth. But despite the chance for a traditional path, Parker chose the harder road, mining. Instead of hitting the books, he took the funds meant for his education and invested them into his own mining venture, betting on gold and grit instead of classrooms. It didn't take long for this decision to pay off. In Gold Rush's second season, Parker and his crew struck gold, 3,300 ounces, valued at around $388,000. It was a turning point not just in his career but in his life, confirming that he was right where he belonged. This early success fueled Parker's resolve to keep digging, growing, and staying in the mining business. His grandfather saw the young miner evolve from a determined kid into a fierce, skilled leader right before their eyes. Now Parker boasts an impressive $13 million net worth, and his business acumen is evident in his ventures beyond Gold Rush. Recently, his company, Little Flake Mining, secured exclusive rights to a prime 3.4-mile stretch of gold claims along Australia Creek in the Yukon, a hot spot believed to hold millions of ounces of untapped gold. Just before this deal, Parker's dedication to responsible mining was recognized with the prestigious Robert E. Leckie Award at the 50th Annual Geoscience and Exploration Conference in January 2025. It's a fitting tribute to a young man whose mining expertise has reshaped the future of gold extraction. If you're as fascinated by Parker Schnabel's journey as we are, don't miss out on the latest updates, behind-the-scenes stories, and exclusive insights into the world of gold mining. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode of Gold Rush or our deep dives into Parker's biggest finds, boldest risks, and game-changing moves. Join our growing community of treasure hunters and adventure seekers, because the next big strike could be just around the corner.